tell you whether this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a baker learns the recipe for murder on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you walk by displays like this and begin to fantasize about the delights offered within? Cakes are more than just a delicious way to end a meal. They've become a symbol for celebration, family, and friendship. Dom DeSantos is a world-class baker. Cakes are a specialty. To him, every customer is important. But Dom is about to be given an assignment by his new boss to bake a cake for someone Dom does not like. And before this cake comes out of the oven, Dom will have to decide whether to stand the heat or get out of the kitchen with his life.
I've been working for Duncan's Bakery for the past 15 years and took great pride in my job. It was a wonderful place to work, only a few doors from my apartment.
Hey, Dominique, your favorite baker. How's your buns?
But everything changed when the owner, Martin Duncan Sr., died suddenly of a heart attack, and his son, Martin Jr., took over the family business.
Give me a few minutes, Tina. I have some business to talk over with Dom. How about a Claire?
I don't want any Claire, Marty. You know I'm watching my weight.
Suit yourself. Go wait in the car.
I never liked Martin Jr. I don't know anybody who did. As far as I was concerned, he was just a young punk in a silk suit who treated everyone like dirt. He was an insult to his father's memory.
That is a good piece of bread, Dominic. Or don't you go asking for a raise.
I'm not asking for anything.
That's what I like about you. You know your place. I need you to bake up something special for me. I'm throwing a party for Augie Bennett. You know who he is?
Yeah, he's a big shot.
That's good. Big shot. Augustus Bennett just happens to be the most powerful man on the whole East Coast. He's a friend of mine. We do favors for each other. You understand?
It's your business.
That's a good attitude. It'll keep you healthy. Look, I need a cake. I want you to create a masterpiece.
How big?
Big enough to feed 100 people?
Is it his birthday?
It's not his birthday. It's a personal matter. I took care of something for him, and we're gonna celebrate. Just start baking. I need it first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah, he was a punk, all right. But he gave me an assignment and I was set to carry it out. And I was thinking if there was somebody I liked less than that punk Martin Jr., it was the guy I was baking the cake for, Augie Bennett. He gave the good people in our neighborhood a bad name. But I had a job to do, so it was time to light the oven. I was about to go in the back when I first heard the strange sound. I figured it was just the metal expanding from the intense heat, even though I'd never heard any oven sound like that before. That's good. I couldn't get Martin Jr.'s words out of my head. What kind of favor did he do for Augie Bennett? It made it seem like he killed somebody, but I didn't want to think about that. I knew what I had to do next, so I did it.
So what'd you get me down here for? Why couldn't you just tell me what it was over the phone?
I can't finish a cake.
What are you talking about? Why not?
I saw the face of the devil in the oven.
You what? The devil's in the oven. Really? Is that a fact? What's he doing there? It's not warm enough in hell? You get back in there, you finish my cake right now, or you're fired.
I can't do that. There's something evil in that oven.
Get out of here. And you don't come back! I'll bake the stinking cake myself. What's the big deal?
I came home to my apartment and told my wife, Sonia, what had happened.
The devil's face in the oven? It's a warning, that's what it is, Dom.
I don't know what it is. All I know is I can't work for that man anymore.
It's okay, Dom. Honey, you're a good baker. You'll get another job. Come here. Dom, I think I know what Martin Jr. did for that Mr. Bennett.
How could you know that, Sonia?
It's right here on the front page. Look.
Crime lord Jake Phillips burns to death in car bomb. Bennett crime family blamed. It's him. That's the face I saw in the oven.
Hello? Yeah, it's right here. What? Dom, it's Connie. She said there's smoke coming from the bakery.
You gotta go.
Dom, be careful. He's on his way.
The last person in the bakery was Martin Jr. I figured he must have burned his cake. God! Martin! There, baked inside the cake was Martin Duncan Jr.
Evidence was eventually discovered that Martin Duncan Jr. did indeed murder crime boss Jake Phillips. Was Martin Jr.'s bizarre death a classic example of gangland retaliation? But how do you explain the image Don says he saw in the oven? Was it an optical illusion? Or a warning from the soul of a violent crime boss out to avenge his own fiery death? Does this story seem to contain the recipe for truth? Or is it simply another half-baked lie?
We'll tell you whether this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a young thief needs his lucky charm to avoid jail on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.